The spark that changes everything. Tonight, I'm here to drop a truth bomb that could rewrite your entire life. It's simple, yet so powerful it'll shake up how you think, move, and win. No special skills needed, no fancy degree required, no waiting for the stars to align. All it takes is you, your grit, your choice to flip the script. What's this game changer? It's this. Watch something every day that lights a fire in your soul. Let me show you how it works. Your mind carves your path. What you soak in every day, the words, the vibes, the actions, they shape your destiny. I'm about to share 5 killer steps to unlock a transformation that's real, not just hype. This isn't fluffy motivational noise. This is about deep change, the kind that makes your life not only look epic, but feel alive inside. Your mind, it's a beast. But here's the catch, it's also fragile. Every day, you're slammed with a flood of info, news, ConnectSphere feeds, chatter in the vibrant streets of Cresthaven. Most of it, it's not lifting you up, it's pulling you down, feeding doubt, fear, and lies about what you can achieve. Input equals output. From the endless scroll on ConnectSphere to the heated debates at Moonlit Diner, something's always fighting for your attention. And let's be real, most of it's toxic. It drags you into negativity, makes you question your worth, and paints a grim picture of what's possible. Here's the raw truth. What you let into your mind is what comes out in your life. Not just a catchy line, it's a fact. The shows you binge, the music you blast, the vibes you soak in Cresthaven's hustle, they shape your thoughts, your moves, and the life you're building. Think about it. You're the gatekeeper. Here's where it gets real. You are the boss of your mind, nobody else. You can't block every negative wave, not the drama on ConnectSphere or the gloom on Cresthaven Times, but you can decide what sticks. You're the gatekeeper, my friend. You choose what takes root and what gets tossed out. Let the wrong stuff settle, and it'll mess with your choices, your emotions, and how you see the world. Let me tell you about Jackson, a guy right here in Cresthaven who was stuck in a rut so deep he couldn't see the light. Jackson's breaking point. Jackson was lost, down, disconnected, just drifting through Cresthaven's foggy days. He'd wake up, slog through his job, crash and repeat. No joy, no purpose, no hope for tomorrow. When I met him at Moonlit Diner, it hit me quick. His life was drowning in negativity, not just a sprinkle, he was consumed. Hours scrolling ConnectSphere, soaking in posts full of hate and despair. Non-stop Cresthaven Times, blasting tales of chaos and loss. Even his chats with buddies were a spiral of complaints. No wonder he felt trapped in a dead-end loop. A 30-day reset. I looked Jackson dead in the eye and said, enough. For the next 30 days, cut it all out. No ConnectSphere, no Cresthaven Times, no toxic talks. Instead, flood your mind with light. I told him to watch videos that ignite your spirit, read books that stretch your brain, and hang with people who lift you up, not drag you down. Let your mind breathe. A month later, Jackson walked into Moonlit Diner a new man. It wasn't just a mood shift. He was living differently. He'd swapped the darkness for ideas that pushed him to grow. The transformation begins. Jackson wasn't just happier. He was making better moves. Hitting the gym, eating cleaner, chasing goals he'd buried deep. He found his why, his reason to get up each day. That 30-day reset wasn't just a break. It was a rebirth. His life changed because he changed what he fed his mind. That's the secret, friends. The input you choose today doesn't just lift your mood tomorrow, it builds the life you'll live years from now. In Cresthaven or anywhere, what you plant in your mind grows into your reality. So what's feeding your mind right now? Your mind is a garden picture, your mind as a garden in Cresthaven's rolling hills. What you plant grows. Sow weeds, you get chaos. Sow flowers, you get beauty. The stories you tell yourself, the beliefs you hold, the content you consume, they're seeds. Are you planting hope, hustle and grit, or doubt, fear and excuses? Your mind can only hold so much. If it's stuffed with negativity, there's no room for the good stuff. You've got the power to choose. Just like Jackson, you can decide today to plant seeds that bloom into a life you're stoked to live. Guard your garden fiercely. Every day, you pick what enters your mental garden. It's not about dodging Cresthaven's gritty realities, it's about choosing your focus. You're the gardener, and your mind is your masterpiece. Guard it like it's gold, because it is. My grandpa Amos used to say, "Talia, your mind's your greatest treasure. Protect it." He wasn't just dropping wisdom, he was warning me. Don't let just anything take root. In Cresthaven's fast-paced buzz, it's easy to let weeds like fear or self-doubt creep in, but you can stop them. You've got that power. Weeds versus flowers. Weeds don't need help to grow, they just show up. Negativity, doubt, the endless scroll of Connectsphere, it spreads like wildfire. But flowers, they need care. Water them with inspiring videos, books that challenge you, and people who push you to level up. Nurture hope, ambition, and faith daily. This isn't some just think positive fluff. This is deeper. It's about intentional input. Amos's words still ring true. Protect your garden, and it'll bloom. What seeds are you planting in your Cresthaven garden today? The magic of repetition. Real change isn't a quick fix. Cresthaven's obsessed with instant results, fast fame, overnight riches. But lasting greatness, that takes time. It's the small, repeated actions that build something epic. Think about learning to surf or mastering a recipe. You didn't nail it overnight. It was practice, grit, showing up when you didn't feel like it. Your mind works the same. Feed it positive input daily, videos, books, ideas, and you're training it to grow stronger. Consistency isn't glamorous, but it's the key to a life that shines. Choose your influences. Who you vibe with in Cresthaven matters. You're the average of the 5 people you hang with most. If your crew's stuck, whining, or settling, their energy will drag you down. But roll with dreamers, doers, folks like Zara, who's killing it in Cresthaven's art scene. Their fire will light you up. It's not just people. Watch shows that inspire, read stories that push you. Every input shapes you. Choose ones that make you hungry for more, not less. Your circle and your content, they're your rocket fuel. Belief is your superpower. Here's the game changer. Belief. If you don't believe in yourself, nothing else matters. No book, no mentor, no plan will work without it. Belief is your foundation, your armor. It's not something you're born with. It's a choice you make every day. Choose to believe you're capable, that your dreams are possible, and watch the magic unfold. In Cresthaven, I've seen people like Kai, who started with nothing but belief, build empires because they trusted their own power. Belief moves mountains. Belief fuels action. Belief isn't just a vibe, it's fuel. Athletes like Mia, entrepreneurs like Kai, they didn't just have talent. They believed they could conquer anything. Setbacks, they pushed through. Doubts, they silenced them. Belief turned their vision into reality. You don't need all the answers now. You just need to believe you'll figure it out. In Cresthaven's stormy seasons, belief is what keeps you moving forward, turning obstacles into stepping stones. What do you believe about yourself today? The power of consistency. Real transformation takes time. Cresthaven loves instant gratification, but the path to greatness is built on repetition. Think about anything you've mastered. Painting, coding, yoga. It wasn't one session, it was showing up day after day. Your mind's the same. Feed it daily with positive input, speeches, books, stories, and you're building a mindset that's unstoppable. It's not the big moments that change you. It's the small, consistent steps. Keep planting those seeds and your life will bloom. Surround yourself with winners. You know those people in Cresthaven who always complain, always stuck? They're planting weeds in their minds. The more they gripe, the more those weeds grow, choking out the good stuff. But you also know folks like Lena, who's always hopeful, always grinding, always chasing better. They're planting flowers. Be like Lena. Choose your circle wisely. People who challenge you, lift you up. Ditch the Connectsphere doom scroll and Cresthaven Times fear fests. Feed your mind with content that sparks growth and watch how it shifts your vibe. Take control of your garden. What you feed your mind becomes who you are. If you're surrounded by negativity, don't be shocked when you feel the same. But if you surround yourself with hope, hustle, and vision, you'll start to become that. You're in charge of your mental garden. Don't let Cresthaven's noise or Connect Sphere's chaos dictate what grows. You decide the seeds, hope or fear, ambition or doubt. Ask yourself, what's growing in my garden right now? Is it pushing me toward the life I want or holding me back? Plant seeds for tomorrow. Every thought, every action, every choice is a seed. Are you planting doubt, telling yourself you're not enough? Or are you sowing hope, believing you can rise? Your mind reflects what you feed it. In Cresthaven's fast-moving world, it's easy to let weeds take over. But you can choose differently. Plant seeds of faith, grit, and possibility. Over time, those seeds will grow into a life you're proud of. What you plant today shapes the life you'll live tomorrow. So what's it gonna be? Weeds or flowers? Transformation takes time. From this moment, be fierce about your mental garden. Guard it like Amos taught me. Only let in input that builds you up. Videos that inspire, books that challenge, people who push you to grow. Keep watering those seeds of hope and hustle, and watch your life bloom into something unreal. Cresthaven's full of noise, but you can rise above. What you plant today is the life you'll live tomorrow. So, what's growing in your garden? Ask yourself that, and let it sink in. No quick fixes. Real talk. Transformation isn't instant. Cresthaven's hooked on quick wins, but the good stuff, success, joy, growth, takes time. It's not about one big moment, it's about small, repeated actions. Look at anyone who's crushed it. Artists, athletes, entrepreneurs. You see their wins, not the grind, the failures, the late nights. It's years of tiny steps, day in, day out. Whether it's learning guitar or building a business, mastery comes from showing up, even when it's tough. That's the secret. Train your mind like your body. Think about getting in shape. You don't hit the gym once and wake up ripped. It's consistent effort, early mornings, tough days, pushing through when you're beat. Your mind's the same. One inspiring video or book won't cut it. To transform, you've got to train your mind daily. Feed it positive input, stories, speeches, ideas, over and over. In Cresthaven's chaos, it's easy to slack, but show up for your mind like you would for a workout, and you'll build a mindset that's unstoppable. Repetition builds resilience. Consistency is the key. You don't get stronger lifting a weight once, and you don't build a powerful mind thinking positive once. It's daily practice. Every time you watch something that sparks you, read something that challenges you, you're building mental muscle. It's not glamorous, but it's what separates dreamers from doers. In Cresthaven, where everyone's chasing the next big thing, the real winners are those who show up every day, planting seeds, building habits, creating a life that lasts. The company you keep your circle matters more than you think. You're the average of the 5 people you vibe with most. Hang with folks who doubt themselves, settle for less, or just coast through Cresthaven's days, and their mindset will rub off. You'll start lowering your bar, shrinking your dream. But surround yourself with people like Matteo, who's grinding to launch his Cresthaven startup. Their energy will push you to aim higher. It's not just people. Watch content that uplifts, read books that inspire. Every input shapes your future. Choose wisely. Content is your fuel. What you consume becomes who you are. Binge shows about crime or scroll Connect Sphere's negativity, and you'll start believing that's the world. But fill your mind with stories of triumph, podcasts that challenge, speeches that ignite. You'll start expecting more from yourself. When I started my journey, I ditched the noise and leaned into motivational talks, books on growth, and mentors who'd been where I wanted to go. That content wasn't just noise. It was my foundation. It set the tone for what I'd accept in my life. Small steps, big change. Transformation isn't one big leap. It's small, consistent steps. Learning a new skill, like coding or cooking, takes time. You mess up, you learn, you keep going. Your mind's the same. Every positive input, every video, every book builds your mindset. It's not about one aha moment. It's about showing up daily, even when you don't see results. In Cresthaven's rush, it's tempting to quit when change feels slow. But keep at it, and you'll wake up one day amazed at how far you've come. Belief changes everything. Here's the truth. If you don't believe in yourself, nothing else matters. Belief is the spark that ignites action. It's not about having all the answers, it's about trusting you'll figure it out. In Cresthaven, I've seen people like Aisha, who started with nothing but belief, turn dreams into reality. Belief makes you see opportunities where others see walls. It pushes you to act when you're scared, to keep going when it's hard. Without it, you're stuck. With it, you're unstoppable. Build your mental foundation training. Your mind isn't a one-and-done deal, it's a daily habit. Watch something that inspires you, read something that challenges you, surround yourself with people who lift you up. Even on tough days, show up. Those quiet moments when you're feeding your mind with the right stuff are when you're building resilience, confidence, and a vision for your future. In Cresthaven's grind, it's easy to get distracted. But commit to your mind and you'll create a life that's not just reacting to the world, but shaping it.